Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Friday, currently 11:30 in the morning. Now we've technically been online since 7, okay? But again, don't want to make the video crazy long, so I don't really record anything for breakfast, but do got the screenshots. We had a fairly busy morning. We went to Chick-fil-A a couple of times, went to McDonald's, I want to say once, Panera. If anything, we had a mini banger from Panera. It had like 30 items. According to Panera, I was going to stay at $6.70. I was like, there's no way. It ended up being $19. So overall, a pretty successful morning, I'd say. We did almost $50. I think we did like 47, I think. And then from 10 to 11, it just got really, really slow. So I had breakfast. I was just chilling, waiting. And then we got this one right here from Santini's. Our first banger of the day, with I think like a $33 payout or something like that. It's a huge order. When I got here, it took them a while to to put it together, but we're still gonna be fairly early. We're gonna be there by 11:45. We don't have to be there till like noon. So we're gonna get this dropped off as fast as possible, and then we're gonna come right back to Tyson's. But after this order, we should be almost at $80. So not too bad, not too bad. Definitely already a much better day than June 1st. June 1st was awful, terrible. Trash Wednesday for sure, 100%. Yesterday was not that much better, to be honest, but we got lucky at the end. And then I think the order from Macy's definitely helped, even though we got, stuck in traffic, and it had its rough moments. But overall, a pretty good day, all things considered. Hopefully you guys are doing well. But yeah, for once, today it's actually not that hot. It's like 70 degrees, 72. There's no rain, so that's good. So we're probably gonna dash till about like 7 or 8, since I started so early. I don't really want to dash till like 10, so yeah. Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off. It ended up being $33.41, I think. So now we're sitting at $80.66. The only thing that again always bothers me is the lack of transparency with the base pay. I believe we drove 11 miles to get here, but the base pay was only $2.25. That's like my biggest issue right now with DoorDash, is the fact that their base pay doesn't make any sense, and now if I talk to support, they're not gonna know. I mean, they're gonna give me some like BS line about, oh, we're gonna escalate it to the right team and whatnot. It's just annoying. But anyways, we have a 12-minute drive back here to Tyson, so we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, I'm not sure what's going on the last couple of days. There's a lot of garbage here at lunchtime, like a lot of bad orders. I'm just looking for a decent order, and it took us like 25 minutes to get it. From Wildfire, 625, 1.5 miles. That's all it was. We picked up the order, the food was ready. Before this, I've been getting nothing but absolute garbage. Like, some crazy mileage orders or some really low pay. So, I'm not gonna settle for that. So yeah, we have to wait a little bit. Luckily, we came out early, so that kind of helped out. So after this, we're gonna be around $86, $87. So we're still on pace, I think, to have a good day, but definitely disappointing to have a bunch of low-paying offers. Anyways, let's get this dropped off, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off. It became $7.20, I think. Then when I was in the elevator, I got this order right here, and I'm like, man, this is a banger. It has all the signs of a banger. If you know kebabs, kebab places tend to be expensive, like probably like $12 or higher per kebab or whatever. And then you probably add the fact that it's on a delivery price. So I saw a bunch of items, and I just jumped on it. And I said, I saw what Para was saying, and I'm like, there's no way. I gotta go with my gut. Now the subtotal is $133. So I'm, going off that, I would hope that they would tip, decent. So we'll see what happens. We're 5 minutes away. Hopefully the food is ready, and from there to the drop-off isn't really that far. So I'm hoping that after this order, we'll be over $100. We're sitting at 87, 86 right now. So I'm thinking that after this, we're gonna be like 110. Why not, right? Hopefully I'm right, but we'll see you guys at the kebab place. Alrighty guys, we got the food dropped off, and I'm happy to report that the customers, were decent humans, and they tipped us, I think obviously a percentage, but I think it was like $16.53 plus the base pay, so like 18 and some change. We'll take it. A lot better than $5. Which goes to show you that pair is great, but your gut, your own instinct, your own knowledge is never gonna fail you. I mean, obviously it could have, but I knew that there's no way they were gonna tip me $5 on all that food. $133 subtotal You know, I mean, like I said, it's possible that they could have, but they didn't. You know, now we're making our way back here towards, Maggiano's and whatnot. We're sitting at 106 with 39 cents. So I'm glad that it's picked up, because before doing the last order, not this one, we've been basically declining. So I'm glad that, you know, we got the juices flowing, we're going. So I'm hoping that we get another order before we get to the parking garage, because I don't want to park. But I mean, if that's the case, you know, it is what it is, because we're not going to be here doing charity work or basically donating my time. We're over here to make that money. So anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we were getting dangerously close to the parking garage when this order came along from the Silver Diner. We jumped on it right away. I think it says 6 items, like I think less than 1.5 miles. Going to Paris, it's gonna be $8.75 with the star. We'll take it, $8.75, less than 2 miles. What's not to love? Plus, now, bold statement from me, okay? This Silver Diner might be better than my old Silver Diner. And that Silver Diner was great. But this one I think is slightly better, because I think they're more used to being super busy all the time, so they're like on point. Anyways, we're only 2 minutes away. It's currently 1:20. Let's go. Guys, we got the food picked up. Of course, the food was ready. But man, some of these lights, I feel like they need to update their sensors or whatever. But some of these lights take forever for no reason. You know, it needs to be like late at night. Have you guys ever driven late at night and the lights, as soon as you pull up, they change? That's what needs to happen here. I feel like, man, I wonder if someone were to do like a study of how much time we spend waiting at a light in our lifetime. I feel like for us, because we drive all the time, it's got to be up there. Anyways, we're only 3 minutes away now from the drop off. Let's see how long this takes. 3 minutes. Even though it says 3 minutes, this light over here, I think it's gonna take longer, because it always takes forever. But less than a mile though. So I guess even though it is gonna take a little bit of time, the miles are really low. So we'll see how long it takes. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we just got the order dropped off from Silver Diner. It was $8.75, just like Para had predicted. Then we got this order right here from Bloomingdale's, $44, 26 miles, I think, 6 orders, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe, no, I think it's less than that. I think it's, I don't even know how much, but how many orders. But I'm taking it because of the cash flow and the fact that it's coming in at 1:30. So we're definitely gonna be done way before 4, way before the traffic starts. That's kind of like my biggest thing right now, because yesterday was a mess, mainly because of the traffic. I mean, of course, the rain played a part, but you know, there's always traffic around that time anyways, whether it's perfect weather or, you know, the sky is falling. So when this order came along right now, it's a perfect order for the slow times. This is one of the main reasons why I kind of really like this area, because I'm not gonna get an order like this in my other area. You know, 44 bucks, even if it doesn't take me, even if it takes me 2 hours, that's not bad, you know? So would you guys take this? Let me know. I feel like you guys would, you know? Like always, I'm gonna track the miles to see how accurate it is, but 26 miles is not much. So hopefully I get the items fast, because that's one of the biggest issues too sometimes. If they're helping somebody out, all you gotta do is wait, and waiting sucks. Anyways, let me get this picked up and then we'll see you guys back in the Dashmobile. Alrighty guys, we're back in the Dashmobile. It was only 2 orders, 6 items. The first one has 5 items and then the other one has 1, obviously. But yeah, just 2 orders, so I'm pretty sure the miles are gonna be accurate. Last time when I did the live, the miles were accurate or somewhat accurate, you know, when it was only 3 or 4 orders. So I'm assuming anything below 4 orders, the miles tend to be accurate, but anything higher, I think the algorithm or whatever they use gets all wonky. It doesn't really know what it's talking about when it comes to the miles. But 26 miles for $44, honestly, isn't bad. Cash flow, and most of these are highway miles. So I think it's a win right there. We didn't spend more than 5 minutes picking it up. Luckily, because it's randomly 1:50 in the afternoon, and it was only 2 items, or like 2 bags. So it's definitely gonna work out. I'm glad that we're gonna take up most of the slow times per se doing this order. So yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys back on the road. Hey guys, we're still making our way over here to the drop off. We're only 2 minutes away, but I wanted to give you Great Falls views. Great Falls views. Just casually seeing a G-Wagon is probably worth like my car times 10. But this area right here, beautiful area. Definitely you gotta have some deep pockets to get a house here. I would say the only downfall of living up here is probably the deer that you might hit, especially at nighttime. And I would say that's basically it. And then, you know, probably the taxes, but that's everywhere, right? I mean, property taxes here, whew, outrageous. But if you can afford to live up here, you're not worried about taxes. You know what? You're probably not even paying taxes. Anyways, we're almost at the drop-off. But yeah, Great Falls is great. Although not everyone that lives here tips well. You know, I mean, they gotta be able to afford their house somehow. You know. But yeah, so I mean, just a beautiful area, especially up here. Like, this is the kind of place where, like, if it snows, you just stay home and it's fine. Like, you just stay at home, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Not like everybody else where, like, oh, it snows, but you might have to go to work. No, it's like, if you live here and it snows, you're perfectly fine, not doing anything, not going anywhere. Although I have seen, like, most people have their own little, like, snow removal, like snow plows or snow trucks, whatever you want to call them. It looks like a little ATV with, like, a little, like, snow plow. If that makes any sense. Anyways, we're only a minute away. Let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys when we're back on the road. Alrighty, guys, we got the first order dropped off. I had a $17 base pay. The lady had to sign, so I'm assuming maybe when it's certain items, or maybe it's a lot of money, they have to sign. Others, they can just, you know, take the picture, or maybe the customer sets the preference. I really don't know. But she signed. Now, the next one is 40 minutes away, or 17 miles. So we're gonna be there by 2:52, and then we're gonna come back. So we should be back by 3:30, the latest, which is perfect. That way we're nowhere near the bridge around 4 p.m. It's gonna work out great, and we're gonna have $44 more on, you know, in the books, which is perfect. But yeah, so now I'm giving you some. I don't know what this Mustang is doing. What are you doing? Jeez, I'm trying to give you. Is that a cyclist? Of course it is. Oh man, it's gonna be fun getting stuck behind this cyclist like all these cars in front of me are. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I wanted to give you some great fall views, you know. But as you can see, oof, whoa, man, that dude was going way too fast. Luckily, he stopped before he hit the Mustang. I don't know if you guys could see that or not, but anyways, yeah, look at that. Everyone's going around them. I mean, I get all that, but I'm not gonna. That Mustang is driving way too slow. Ooh, do you guys see this? Man, wow. That Mustang was going way too... Like, if you're going to pass someone, you need to do it. First of all, you need to be able to see. Technically, you can't even pass. This is a double solid yellow line. We have to respect the rules of the road, and I'm trying my hardest not to sound mean or anything. I'm not going to pass her. I'm not going to pass her. First of all, there's a turn right there. Makes no sense. Why would I risk it? You know, I mean, I'm still going at least 25 miles an hour. But yeah, so when we get a chance, you know, we'll probably pass. But you know, we have to be respectful of, you know, of the road. Plus, this is a 2-lane road. Like, you don't want to pass over here. You're not even supposed to pass over here. All those people are just impatient, and I get all that. So yeah, so you can see we're just gonna be real respectful here. The car behind me did as well. No biggie. So guys, don't tell on me, okay? But as you can see, these are beautiful roads. I could drive here all day, man. And even though this is a slow hybrid, yo, it can do some turns. You know what I'm saying? It just lacks acceleration, handling, torque, you know, a bunch of stuff. But it does make you feel like you just put it in sport mode. The whole dash goes red, and you just feel like you're like inside a Formula One car. You know what I'm saying? But all jokes aside, this is a great car. If anything, comment down below. Let me know what you guys drive. I think I'm probably gonna be surprised at the amount of people that drive bigger trucks or like SUVs and stuff. I know a lot of people are gonna drive Priuses and things like that. But I'm already looking for my next car, to be honest. Not because something's wrong with this one, but you know, I just want to, you know, think of the future. I've been keeping my eye on this like little like Corolla hatchback, I think, because for one, they don't make these anymore, and these in the used market are going for some insane prices. I bet you that if I fix my bumper and I sell this, I could make a profit. And I've been putting a lot of miles on it. Anyways, we'll catch on once we at least hit Maryland. But right now we're still pretty far. We're still 37 minutes away. So we'll see you guys in a bit. About to cross the bridge here between Maryland and Virginia. I don't understand why there's traffic. I don't see any accidents. I don't see any construction being done. I don't get why there's traffic. But there's traffic. Anyways, we're still 15 minutes away, or 8.5 miles from the drop-off. Not too bad, not too bad. Hopefully we can get there sooner. But if you guys can see this traffic, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off and we drove exactly 26 miles like it was shown, which goes to show you that the miles are accurate when it's a low amount of orders. So I think 4 below, it'll be pretty accurate. 5 or higher, then it gets kind of wonky. Like when I did that 12 order delivery, when it was quoting me like 85 miles, we did nowhere near 85 miles. So, you know, that's good info. At least for me, I'm pretty confident that's how it works. If it's 4 orders or less, it's accurate. If it's 5 or more, it tends to be inaccurate. You know, so as long as you're okay with the payout, you guys can probably do these, you know. Now we have a 20-minute drive back to the town center. Not too bad, actually, to the town center. What am I talking about? To Tyson's. Anyways, we're sitting at 159 with 14 cents. Not too bad. It's 3 o'clock on the dot. We'll see you guys when we're back in Tyson's. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, and just like that, we're back in Tyson's. Now, the only issue I'm having is I'm not getting notifications. I'm getting orders, but I'm not getting any noise. So unless I'm staring at my phone, I'm probably gonna miss a couple of orders. So hopefully not. So far, I've caught all the orders that were all garbage, which kind of sucks. But you know, I'm hoping that eventually it'll fix itself because it was working fine. I turned my phone off, turned it back on, same thing. I foreclosed the app, same thing. So I don't know. Hopefully, you know, I'll take that over the issue I had yesterday, which is I couldn't see the maps. I couldn't see the miles. I couldn't see anything. It just said, like, you know, the total or whatever, but it wouldn't give me any more info than the items, and that was it. So that was kind of crappy. Anyways, we're probably gonna park here and then just wait for the next best thing. So we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, it's been a while since we last checked in. It's been so slow. We did 1 order off screen from the Cheesecake Factory, just $6.75, and then we've been declining. And I mean, I think I've declined at least 20 orders, maybe a little bit less. And then there was a time period where I got nothing, no offers, no nothing. It's 4:45 right now, and we're on our way with our next order from P.F. Chang's, paying, I think, if I'm not mistaken, $18 with the pair of stars, going into Reston. So I'm thinking maybe just dashing in Reston. I'm not sure yet. I think I still want to come back and see what dinner is going to be like here. So I'm leaning towards coming back, but I really don't know right now. We're not doing so hot. I mean, if we hadn't started early, oof, it'll be rough today. But after this order, we're gonna be around 180 something. Sorry about the yawn, but oof, getting tired. So yeah, we're only gonna dash till 8 o'clock and then just call it a day. It's been a long day. I'm hoping we can do 200 plus, but honestly, at this point, I'm not so sure. Definitely a slower week. So yeah, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, so we got the order dropped off here from P.F. Chang's. So you know what? We're gonna dash in Reston. We're already here, might as well. Plus it seems to be pretty slow today in Tyson's. So we're gonna finish the Tyson's dash at $184. And then we dash now till 8 p.m. And we're already getting orders going back towards Tyson's. Let's see what is from Pupatella. If it's paying enough, we could go back to Tyson's. It's paying $18.25. Why not? Why not? Let's go back. Wow, definitely didn't plan that, but not a bad way. So now we're gonna go to Pupatella, pick up the pizza, and then head back to Tyson's. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the food picked up from Pupatella, and you know what? My eyes are playing tricks on me. I could have sworn it was paying like $18. That was the order before that from P.F. Chang's. This one, according to Pear, is going to pay $13.75, which really isn't bad, except that it's going 10 miles back to Tyson's. So I realized that after I picked up the food, so you know, it is what it is. So our stay in Reston was really, really short. But on the bright side though, we're going to be basically almost at $200 for the entire dash here once we get this dropped off. So definitely been a struggle today. It's definitely been a long day. It's 5:24. By the time we drop it off, it'll be like 5:40, I think. And then we're gonna stay in Tyson's for all of dinner until about 8 p.m. Hopefully we can do maybe 250, maybe more. But if I didn't start early today would have been really bad. So there's that. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and then we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, we're still making our way back here to Tyson's and we just ran over a squirrel. I feel so bad. You know how like the squirrels just go in the middle of the road? He stopped. I mean, it's like he thought about which way to go and he chose the wrong way. So, you know, squirrel is gone. Rest in peace. Now we're still making our way to Tyson's. We're only like 10 minutes away, if that. We're gonna be in the zone way earlier. And then hopefully we get a bunch of bangers, because that's what we need. We need bangers to save this dash right now. We need a bunch of bangers, hopefully. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off from Papatella, and just like that, we're back in Tyson's. It was paying $13.75 like it was shown. I just thought it said 18, so that was my fault. The drop off was a mess. The building, the numbers didn't make any sense. It was like 1902, 1910, and I was like, where's 1904 at, you know? I ended up asking like a little kid that was playing, and he pointed me in the right direction because the customer was not answering their phone. But anyways, there is a $1 peak pay going on here until 7. If I'm not mistaken, we're sitting around almost $100, almost $200, I think, or maybe we are at 200. I don't know. I don't have the numbers in front of me since, you know, I ended my dash and I ended this dash, but I'm thinking it's close. Anyways, we're dashing until 8 p.m. So we got basically a little more than 2 hours. So we should make plenty of money, hopefully. Unless, of course, it's dead, which right now I'm getting nothing but crappy orders. And I almost took one, you know, it said $7.25, which is my new minimum because of the peak pay, right? It said 7 items from P.F. Chang's. And then according to Para, it was a no-tip order. I'm like, that's weird, no tip. So I looked at the items. 7 fortune cookies, and then 1 entree. And I was like, wow, I would have totally taken that, and then realized that they're definitely not tipping on, you know. I mean, they might tip something, but you're not gonna tip that much if you're just getting a bunch of fortune cookies. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, hopefully we get something soon, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, after, you know, some declining, we finally got an order worth taking from Maggiano's, showing us $7.75, but according to Para, it's gonna be almost $18. And do you guys ever decline an order and then wonder who's gonna take this, right? So I declined this order from Andy's Pizza, and I think it's called Donberry, something berry. It's next to Andy's Pizza inside Tyson's too, right? I think the order was showing us $12.50 for like 10 miles, and there is a $2 or $1 peak pay, $1 peak pay, right? And I'm like, who's gonna take this? It's going like in the opposite direction. You're gonna get a bunch of traffic. You're gonna waste probably the whole hour for like $12. And then as I'm walking in, I see this guy walking out, and I'm telling you, either he had the same, you know, craving of food, or he's a driver doing that order, because he came out with a bunch of pizzas from Andy's Pizza and some food from Bonberry, whatever the place is called. And I was like, wow, he took it. There he is. They're real. These dashes are real, you know. But luckily, Maggiano's was on point, because I went in there 10 minutes early and the food was ready. So definitely go in early, because you never know if the food is ready or not, you know. Or it helps if you go in early and they forgot to start your order, they can start it early, you know. So anyways, it's currently 6:15 right now. We're only 6 minutes away from the drop off. And if we're not already over 200, this one will definitely put us over 200, which is awesome. I just wish it was busier, you know. So anyways, let me get this dropped off, and we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off from Maggiano's. It ended up being $17.53, I think. So not too bad, and we're making our way back towards Maggiano's again. And then of course, I'm getting a garbage order from Walmart. Man, Walmart doesn't seem to disappoint. Yeah, today's just been a rough one, a really rough one. Mainly because the offers are coming like every 10 to 15 minutes I get an offer. But 9 times out of 10, it's garbage, you know? So it's like, oh man, it makes you feel so lazy. It makes you even question, like, why am I out here, you know? Oh man. But when I have those thoughts, then at the same time, I'm like, well, we have a goal. The goal is $4,200 by the end of June. So, you know, that way all my bills are paid and we can enjoy, you know, my birthday, wherever it is that I'm going with my friends. I'm not sure yet. I definitely want him to tell me though, because what if I don't want to go there? You know what I mean? So, you know, every day is important. Even if it's a bad day, we need to try and make as much as we can. Even on the 1st of June, we made $114 or whatever it was. That's still going to help towards that, you know, the overall goal. So even if you have a bad day, it's not all bad, if that makes any sense, you know? Then yesterday we had like a little bit of a bounce back. Did what, 189 I think. Today we're definitely over 200. So even though it's not as good as, you know, it could be, it's still an improvement, if that makes any sense. Anyways, ooh, look at that. It says thank you for dashing. It's busy in your area. So now there's an additional $1 peak pay. So now there's $2 peak pay. So now the minimum requirement is going to be $8.25 up from $6.25 or from $7.25 with the $1 peak. So now we gotta make sure that we don't get, you know, bamboozled by an order that looks good and then you forget, oh wait, there's all this peak pay. So again, the smallest amount we're gonna take is $8.25. Hopefully we get something soon, and we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty guys, we were like this close to parking on Maggiano's. Then we got this offer right here from Honey Grow and China Express, 8 items, 7.5 miles, and an $18.25 payout. I'm thinking it's gonna be in the 20s. I'm just hoping that the food is ready. It's currently 6:35. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got both orders picked up. They were both ready. Now the first one is 11 minutes away, or 4.4 miles, but there's no traffic. I love this. There's like no traffic at all. So hopefully we can get it knocked out a little bit quicker, but if not, it's all good. We should be done by 7. It's 6:49 right now. Let's go. Got both orders dropped off, and they ended up being, I think, $25.75, I think. The one from Honey Grow paid like $14.50, and then the Chinese place was $11.50, I think. But overall, if I did my math correctly, we're sitting at $241. So basically like $9 away from $250. It's 7:04. So we're down to the last hour, the witching hour. You know, the peak pay is gone. Well, technically one of them is. So we have $1 peak pay going on. Can we hit $250? I mean, logically I would say yes, but honestly I don't know. Can we hit $275? I think that a little more challenging. Hopefully we can. We have an 8-minute drive back to Maggiano's, or like, you know, that general area. Technically I'm still in the zone, so we can get something from anywhere. And I'm just glad that, you know, the dinner part, it's a lot busier. I think it was the right move to stay in Tyson. So in a way, the Popatella order really helped, because when we drove back here, what would have been dead miles are now delivery miles, you know? So anyways, let's see how long it takes us to get another order, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we just picked up what I believe is going to be our last order of the night. Nothing crazy. From Andy's Pizza, $8, 1.9 miles. I'm really tired, so I'm like, you know what, this makes sense. This should put us around $250. You know, if we're right below it, I'm rounding up. I don't even care. I'm just really tired. I feel like I'm getting sleepy, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to work when I'm feeling like that. So I said, you know what, let's go ahead and just pick this up. The food was ready, but they tried so hard to stack this order with more garbage. I mean, like, not that this is garbage, but I'm saying, like, everything I got as a stack was all garbage. And everything is going super far away, 10 miles, 11 miles. But the payout doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, let me drive 10 miles for $10.75. Come on. So the entire time I was like walking back to the car, because Andy's Pizza is like in the mall, like in the little food court area kind. So it takes me a while to get back to the car. The entire time I was there declining stack after stack, from Cheesecake Factory, Founding Farmers, Maggiano's, all of it absolutely garbage. I was like, what is going on? You know, but I'm pretty sure if there isn't anything on top, I think we're going to be like just shy of it. And that's all right. You know, I'm just really tired. We got started pretty early today. So yeah. So hopefully after this we'll be at 250, and then we'll go over the numbers. Let's go. Alrighty guys, hopefully you can see me okay. We're going to go ahead and sign off. We did hit 250. I'm happy to report 250 with 17 cents. The last order ended up being $9. Super nice guy, just getting pizza for his kids. So yeah, so as you can see, our hourly wage isn't all that great. $19 with 78 cents. But you know what? I'm looking at the overall picture. $250, not too bad. I get it, we did work almost the entire day, but honestly, it wasn't very busy. So I think we did the best we could with what we had. I declined 187 orders, only completing 17. Then the miles are relatively low, 126 with basically 127 miles, not too bad. Anyways, thank you guys for coming along to this dash. I really do appreciate all of you, all the comments. Guys, join the Discord. We always keep it live over there. But anyways, you guys be safe, subscribe, peace.